name. And so I'll pull up the video. We have all 8 of you, I'm sorry. Thank you for submitting those and sending those in to us. So then if you'll choose one person from your group who just kind of wants to give a rundown of what you used to create it, what your vision was. You don't want to give too much away before your video, but just introduce your video project to the group. That would be awesome. And then when you tell me to press play, I will press play and for the group to view your video. Afterwards, we will be voting. So if you want to take notes on what was your favorite and that sort of thing, you can. The winners will be getting a prize. Christy, do you want to tell them what their prizes are?
Each winning team member will receive a $10 voucher for your CTSO store. Very exciting.
Okay, and Christy, can you verify that you can see the video?
I can see it. It's blurry at this moment, but
okay.
I'm not sure that that's anything to worry about yet.
Okay, so group one, the overcomers, do you want to go ahead and introduce your project?
So we used Premiere Pro to edit and compile the video together. I'm the visual communications instructor for Northeast Tech, so I had a lot of those little tools and stuff like that. Our group, since our name were the Overcomers, we decided to tackle most of like what a parent's perspective would be into understanding what career tech offers and what the CTEs can offer to their students, and how students can overcome the challenges to become employees and good employers for industries.
Okay, thank you. I will go ahead and play their video.
Hi, I'm Shara Hennon. I'm the marketing teacher at Duncan High School and Duncan Public Schools. One of the benefits of a CTE program is the opportunity it gives students for a real-world experience and for them to engage with local businesses in their community.
Hello, my name is Stephen Alexander, and I am the 3D animation and design instructor here at Great Plains Technology Center in Lawton. This course can lead to many different career paths, whether it's from graphic design to even military simulations. 3D design is just the route to many different branching career paths that students may want to take in the future.
Kayla Pettit from Eisenhower High School, Lawton Public Schools. I will be teaching Marketing Fundamentals, Computer Science A, Employment Essentials, and Intro to Business and Marketing. One of the biggest opportunities that I see that students take from the CTE organization is industry certificates. It allows our students to be prepared upon graduation to go right into the workforce.
Hi there, Bo Edestead with Northeast Technology Center. I am the visual communications instructor. And part of my program is we teach many different careers and many different career paths inside the IT platform through BMITE and Career Tech. Give you an example, one of my students actually got a side job with community project with Integris Hospitals and got incredible recognition from them, created a series, had a letter of recommendation for him and so forth, and it's leading her on to doing commission work, doing side jobs, and it's improving her skills in such a way. And it's just one of the many advantages of working and dealing with and doing stuff with Career Tech and the BMITE program.
Hi, I'm Pam Malone, Computer and Business Technology Instructor at Northwest Technology Center. Career Tech is a place students can take their strengths and their interests and mold them with industry standards without the expense of a 4-year college tuition and possible student debt. It gives them an opportunity to enter a high demand and high wage career, prepares them for future employment, gives them skills that are relevant to their employers, and opportunities for real-world applications.
Hi, my name's Jonathan Stewart. I'm at Southmore High School down here in Moore Public Schools. I will be teaching fundamentals of technology and AP computer science principles. One of the benefits of the CTE program is that students can learn programs and skills that can benefit them in picking a career path in the IT and business marketing world. And not only that, once they have those skills, they become even more valuable to the employer, because when they have obstacles and things in the workplace, they have the skills now to overcome those obstacles.
I'm confident that we can teach our students how to
overcome those obstacles.
Go right into the workforce.
Okay, thank you to Team 1, the Overcomers. While I'm getting Team 2, the Techsperts, video pulled up, will someone kind of introduce that project for us?
Okay, I guess I'll do that real quick. We just kind of talked about how, what is this going to encourage these students to come to, and join PPA and be a part of the program. So we just kind of use Webtoons to throw it together, and one of our guys who's got some experience in that worked on it as we talked about it, and then he ended up kind of finishing it up for us. So that's really about it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Aaron. I will now share Team 2's video.
What's their name? What's Team 2's
They
name?
are the Techsperts.
The Techspert.
Yes. Okay. Carrie, can you see this video? It's a blue screen.
Yes,
I'm not Carrie, but I see a blue screen.
Okay, thank you.
Created using Powtoon.
Okay, thank you, Team 2. Okay, so while I'm pulling up Team 3's video, does someone want to introduce that?
Hey there.
Transferable.
Sorry about that. Okay, go ahead.
Not a problem, guys. Sorry, I got company over talking. We wanted to highlight some of the benefits that people don't automatically put with technical school programs, as in they are kind of an alternative to your traditional education. And so I kind of injected a little bit of my impromptu and humor into the beginning, just so they show that not all of our tech instructors are, up there like Ben Stein going, Bueller, and not just the old grungy shop teacher that, you used to seeing in the 80s movies. So them knowing that they have an alternative, no matter what place they are in their life, was very important for us.
And what is this team name?
I can't even remember. I'm sorry.
They are Slay All Day with
Slay All Day. SLE.
play on the words of slay. Yes, so Slay All Day.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so without further ado, we'll show Team 3's Slay All Day video.
Is your future not all it's quacked up to be? Are you dog-tired of traditional classroom education? With your school life, did you count all your chickens before they hatched?
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Across any industry. And guess what? You'll learn these 12 skills and fundamentals of administrative.
Okay, again, one of our videos just wants to play every time another one stops. So that team must be ready and they just don't know it yet. Okay. Okay, so team 4, will you guys introduce your video?
All right, so I'm Chris Ryan. We also had Krista Meyer, Stacy Franklin, Chris Jeffries, Kim Vance, Jeffrey Duncan, and Michael Billingsley on this project. Chris Jeffries did the editing. I believe he used iMovie. Everybody contributed. We did cut some parts out because we were trying to keep it down to the minute allotted. But basically, it's just a lighthearted presentation on soft skills that are necessary for being a professional that students may not know how to execute right now, but they can once they participate in CTE and BPA.
And what's the name of your team?
Team Right Way. So yeah, they're learning how to do those soft skills the right way.
Thank you.
Okay, so now we'll watch the video for Team Right Way's video, team number 4.
Hello, Team Right Way here to tell you how BPA will improve your communication skills.
This is a high school. Who do you need? Oh, oops. Lost her. Oh, she'll call back maybe.
After BPA?
Thank you for calling Technology High School. How may I help you? Well, of course I can transfer you to her classroom. Hey, hold please.
Elevate your idea of what is considered business professional. And make sure your writing abilities help you land that perfect job. Join BPA. Learn the right way.
Okay, thank you, team number 4. Team number 5 is the fireworks. Team number 5 is the Royals. Would you guys want to explain your video before I share it? Someone from team number 5, you might be muted if you're talking.
I believe that's us. Is that right? I think so.
Yes, it is, Casey.
Okay, so we wanted to, we did a little TikTok video for BPA because BPA is really student-centered, so is DECA, so we wanted to tailor something to where when a student watched it, they're like, okay, yes, that sounds interesting, because we knew from the student's point of view, teenagers right now, they don't like to read. If they can watch it in a 30-second video, they will watch it over and over and over again, rather than taking 10 minutes to read, 5 minutes to read something. So that was our whole objective, is to highlight the 5 fun things that you get to do and learn during your time in BPA. And so we even incorporated a student to help with that. So.
Wonderful. Okay, so now we will show Team 5 the Royals video.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. Know you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up.
Okay, thank you, Team 5. Team 6, does someone want to share their video? And Team 6 is the fireworks.
Okay, yeah, I have it. I didn't mean to send that message to everybody, but sorry. Okay, so we're the fireworks, which you'll see why in the video. I'm not going to give too much away on that. We went more from the perspective, since we had such a wide range of people in our group. We were trying to figure out how we could relate it to everybody and everybody's position that they were in. So we focused more on like the open house night and how to get more people interested in these programs and how to get people out to open house nights, and how to just promote everything. So we'll see that in the video.
Okay, thank you, Amy. Okay, now sharing the fireworks Team 6 video.
Oh no, it looks like it's time for another open house night at your local school. But why would you want to go? Introducing the new and improved BMITE Deluxe Open House Night. It's supersized with fun galore. Worried about dinner? No problem. We've got you covered. Food trucks will be on site for easy dinners for the family. Need school swag? How about all of these goodies that you can snag for free? Tired of all the video games and antisocial behavior your kids love to use? Need your kids to join a club? Want to know what courses will be available for them? We'll have dozens of booths for you to explore to help your kids develop good habits and acceptable social behaviors, all for free. But wait, there's more. After you've stuffed yourself on food truck goodies and school swag, stay for the fireworks, all for free. So don't delay. Learn all about it on your school social media site and save the date for more fun than you deserve. Paid for by the hardworking citizens of Oklahoma.
Okay, thank you, Team 6. Okay, Team 7 is Team Wilson. Will someone from that group share a little bit about their video?
Yes, I'll share. Hi, my name is LaTanya Moore, and we chose to create a TikTok to highlight fundamentals of administrative technologies, the fundamentals of administrative technologies course, excuse me, I'm tongue-tied. And during this video, we just wanted to encourage students to choose this course by sharing how they can use the skills that they'll learn in the real world.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And this is the video that's been like teasing you all throughout this whole process. So it is ready to play. So now we finally get to watch it. I'm going to do this just to make sure that you all have it from the very beginning.
Hello, everyone. My name is LaTanya Moore, the instructor for Fundamentals of Administrative Technologies here at U.S. Grant High School. And I just want to share with you a few of the reasons I think this class is very important for your future. According to an article posted on Indeed.com, there are 12 job skills that are transferable across any industry. And guess what? You'll learn these 12 skills in Fundamentals of Administrative Technologies. And in addition to those skills, you'll also learn 1 out of the 5 in-demand skills for job seekers. That is Microsoft Office and Excel. So even if you don't have a plan for what you want to do when you graduate, at least you'll have these skills under your belt. These are skills that can go with you to college, go with you into the workforce. I promise you won't regret taking this course. You'll be the professional you always knew you could be. Hello, everyone. My name is LaTanya Moore, the instructor for Fundamentals of It.
Okay, thank you, Team Wilson. That was Team 7. Okay, awesome job. Now we are moving on to Team 8, the Crazy 8. Does someone from that group want to tell us about their video?
All right, I think we're all going to have a little bit to say. But overall, we thought about the goal of a career tech program. And in general, that would be success. There are different forms of success. Maybe that's a car, maybe that's a house. Ultimately, it's happiness. Are you passionate about what you do, and is it providing you with the success that you want? So you must define success, and then you have to figure out what it means to be successful. What does it take? The driving force or the driving factor would be knowledge. Do you want to gain knowledge through a textbook, or would it work better to learn by doing? So to get it, you have to go out there, you got to go do it. You got to get hands on.
Success has many meanings. Be your version of success. Do something you love and you will be successful.
You can go anywhere from here. So make a good choice, set your goals, and let us help you put your plan into action because you can go anywhere from here.
Create your own future, make your mark, define your own success.
Failures lead to success, so don't be afraid to fail. Learn from your failures and keep pushing until you've reached your level of success.
So, without further ado, roll the Crazy 8 tape.
Okay, thank you to all of our teams who submitted projects. So, Christy, whenever you're ready, I have the poll feature ready to go and I can launch the poll. So just let me know. You're muted.
Muted. She's got a poll she's going to launch. Everyone vote. And it should just take, what, a few seconds?
Yes, so this should appear on your screen, much like your breakout rooms have. If you don't see it, you might hover over the bottom and see where it says polls, okay? Okay, here we go.
They were all so good. I'm so proud of you guys. You did such a good job. You take a group of people who don't know each other and put them together and have to come up with something really quickly and make it flow. And you guys did such a good job.
I do see a comment in the chat saying they can't see the poll. So one option, look at the bottom of your screen where it's participants and breakout rooms reactions. See if you can see the poll there first. If you absolutely can't see it, feel free to send me a private message with your vote. It looks like we're only showing 6 people who haven't voted yet. So feel free to send me that message and I'll add it to the tally. Okay.
Hey, are we good?
I still have 6 people who haven't voted. That doesn't include the staff. So
Oh, it doesn't.
it's not, yeah, so that's not the staff. So there's 6 attendees that haven't voted. So if that's you and you want to vote, please place your vote. I have received the one that can't see it. We'll leave it open for, let's say, about 30 more seconds. Okay, last call for voting. Okay, right, votes officially closed. It does look like we have a winner. That is Team 2, the Tech Experts. Awesome job. And we have a two-way tie for second place for Team 6, the Fireworks, and Team 7, Wilson. Followed by third place being team number 1, the Overcomers. So awesome job, everyone.
And I want to make sure that we have everyone's name on that team. I know we added a couple of people at the end, you know, when we had a few changes.
So if you were in team 2, just to verify, if you want to send Christy a message, she can make sure that she has all of your names.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, are we ready to move on a little bit? I am going to go over a few dates with you. Okay, so I really love it when my screen shares on the opposite side. I'm sorry, it looks like I'm not looking at you guys. September 1st, these are just some dates that I want to kind of keep fresh in your minds. Make sure that you have these noted, written down, you can remember. September 1st, your 412 report is due. You will go to your person in administration. It will be either maybe your accounting person, if you have someone in the administrative offices that whoever it is that takes care of your accounting. They will be able to get your 412 report for you. And once they get it for you, you can either fax it to us or email to us. I don't know how many people still use a fax machine, but that will come to Pamela Porter. Also on September 1st, we have our BPA advisor training. You will get updates there. It's at 3 p.m. and this is the Zoom meeting information. September 2nd is your DECA advisory meeting. Same information, same Zoom meeting, and past 3 p.m. With your user ID and passcode there. September 16th, that is the first date of the follow-up conference, and you will get some valuable information in those sessions. They are offering 2 options this year. One is virtual and one is going to be in person at the Tulsa Technology Center in Owasso. There are 2 links, whichever you choose to register. Let me tell you this. The cost for the conference is $35 for in-person and $10 for the virtual option. The reason the option in person is a little bit more is because you will be served a lunch there at the Tech Center. September 30th, your salary and teaching report is due, and that's one of those things that you will go to see Tim's. It was that little red bar at the top of our okcareertech.org website. There's all of the information that you will need, and that is that for, I'm sorry, Carrie, I should know this. Is this for all of our instructors or is this just for our K-12 teachers?
Salary and teaching is just for K-12.
And
is that
for
what
12,
you're
correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then January 27th is the second Career Tech Educator Conference follow-up date for more professional development. And of course, those links and the location for that event will come up later. Does anybody have any questions about these events? Okay, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I think that's all I have with that. We are going to do our drawings, and I do want to tell you the Survey Monkey that will go in the chat today for your exit ticket is going to be really questions about whether you want mentoring or not. And we talked about that a little bit earlier, but just make sure that you get that Survey Monkey link before you leave today. Okay, are you ready to do the voucher drawing?
Christy?
Yes.
Before you do that, I just want to reiterate again, I put it in the chat, but Monday Madness is our newsletter that comes out on Mondays. That will be starting back up again when school starts. If you're not receiving that, please contact Pamela Porter. That's how you get all of your critical information. We remind you about upcoming dates that maybe that are due for reports. It's opportunities like if there's professional development coming down that you might want to take part in, if there's any kind of virtual field trips or any kind of opportunity that comes down, it comes out in that Monday Madness newsletter. So we recommend, I think I said this once before, we recommend that you create a folder in your email inbox somewhere for Monday Madness communications and just store them all there, because they're really good to go back and refer to as you have questions about specific dates or opportunities that were put out. Sometimes if there are really important things, we'll put them in there more than once, but we try not to just keep sending out the same information over and over. So pay attention to those, don't delete them, make sure that they're not going to your junk box, make sure that your school is allowing you to get those. They come through a Gov delivery service. So if you're not getting those, once again, just contact Pam and she can make sure that, that you're on the list from our end. And if you are, then you can start working on your end to make sure that they're not getting blocked somehow.
Thank you, Carrie. Kathy also mentioned in the chat about keeping track of your 412 funds, and she's absolutely right. When you spend your money and it does go through your administrative offices, it's a good idea for you to still keep up with that, to create a spreadsheet of everything that you spend, keep a book of those receipts that come in or packing list, keep record of everything that you're spending. And that way, if for some reason there's some discrepancies in your 412 report, because we're all human, and maybe someone administration might have put some of your purchases over to your ag division and maybe some of their purchases to your division. You never know what's going to happen. So as long as you keep up with it, in your own way, you'll be able to verify your funds at the end of the school year or the beginning of the next school year when you see that 412 report. So thank you, Kathy.
And I want to add on to that too, Christy. During my presentation of the benefits, and once again, we're talking K-12 schools here. So tech centers, this does not apply to you. But for those K-12 schools, during my presentation of the benefits, if you go out to a CTU, you'll find a link there for some guidelines for what you can use that money for. And basically, in a nutshell, it's technology, it's your professional development, it is curriculum, it's software, those kind of things that you need that are in addition to what your school would normally supply for your classroom. But those guidelines are getting ready to expand. We're in the process of redoing those at the agency-wide, not just for BMITE. So I plan to roll those out at Oklahoma Summit once we get a final okay on those new revisions. So keep tuned. There's some exciting news. If you've been around us very much, you'll recognize some significant changes. If you've not been around, you're not really going to know the difference, but we'll roll that out to all the teachers at Summit.
Do you know when the first Monday Madness is going to come out? Are we going to choose the 9th or the 16th?
Let's see, good question. Let's see. It'll probably be the 9th. That would most likely be the first one. We could potentially do one on the 2nd, but I doubt it. Our office will be out of here starting on Sunday, and we won't be back until Wednesday. So probably not till the 9th.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for that question, Chris. Okay, are there any other questions? Does anybody have any more questions?
I have a Summit question.
Okay, ask away.
On the 2nd, I'm showing what they have one downtown, and when is the one at Tuttle? Is it on the 3rd, or are you doing both the 2nd and the 3rd at Tuttle?
No, we do start out on the 2nd in Oklahoma City downtown.
Okay.
And then on the 3rd, we all head over to Francis Tuttle. Is it Portland?
Yeah.
I just show up where they tell me.
It's the Rockwell campus.
Okay. Oh, it is Rockwell.
Yeah, Rockwell.
Okay.
So the first day is everyone. All Career Tech is downtown at the convention center.
Okay.
And then the second day it's for divisions. And so the divisions split out to different locations so that we can do more breakout sessions and have the hands-on. So yeah.
Any other questions? Okay. Well, if you think of something in the meantime, just speak up or put it in the chat. Okay, Paxton, are you ready for the Wheel of voucher?
Yes. So do you want to tell them why there are not like everyone's names on this voucher wheel?
Sure.
Okay.
Is Mark in here with us?
I believe he is here.
Okay, so he collected the vouchers or the voucher request. He did the form for me, and anyone that was interested in utilizing this testing company, that was our first choice. But then from those forms that were filled out, I went through attendance, and if you were in attendance of all 3 days, then your name got put on the wheel. And when I say attend, I checked first of the day, you know, if you came back at lunchtime and at the end of the day for this survey. So, okay.
Okay, are you ready? And we're doing 2, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so here's a drawing for the first voucher for Precision Exams by U-Science, $250 value.
Haley. All right.
Okay, and for our second voucher,
Shara. Yay. Okay, ladies. We will get that information to Mark and he can email you those vouchers, and congratulations. Those are some great prizes. Okay, we do have a question. How much is the conference on September 16th? Well, there's 2 prices. You can either do in person for $35, or if you want to do just the virtual option, it's $10. Okay. Okay. Now tell me, Ms. Paxton, do you have everyone's name for we were going to do another drawing for this. No, we're going to play Kahoot. What am I thinking? No, Quizlet, not Kahoot. I love Kahoot, sorry. I'm going to do a little bit of review and then okay, let me share my screen with you. And here we go. If you want to put these in the chat. And I can't see the chat box.
I can see it. Christine, I'll help you.
Okay. Yes, our Career Tech LMS, it is ctu.org. Good job. Question number 2. What is OK Career Guide? I think it's giving us an answer.
Okay, so we have career paths.
Yeah, free career planning tool. And I am
for career planning, yeah. Career planning and interests. So they knew it before you even showed the question.
Well, I'm concerned that if I go to the next one, is it going to show me the answer again?
I don't know that.
I don't know that
This
either.
is like Jeopardy.
I know.
You have to figure out what the question is.
Let's just see what happens. And I may need to just stop this and just ask the questions. Yep. What is a rubric? Come on, Jeopardy. Somebody tell me what a rubric is.
A grading tool.
Thank you, Pam.
Set of standards, grading criteria, guide for grading.
Yes, a list of criteria for grading projects. Okay, let's see if I got that switched now. List of courses in a career path.
We have a plan of study that's come in. Syllabi, career cluster, pathway. Some more plan of studies.
All good answers.
Yeah. There we go. List of courses for an individual student.
Okay, ICAP, syllabus, plan of study, ICAP.
I saw pathway in there somewhere, a plan of study.
Pathway, yeah.
So we have a program of study and we have a plan of study. The plan of study is a list of courses for each individual student. And then we have a list of courses in a career path is the program of study. Very similar. Computer credit for college.
Carrie, can you cover the chat, please?
Yes. AP, computer science, Oklahoma Promise.
Yeah, Oklahoma's Promise.
OLAP.
Yes, OLAP, for sure. List of competencies and resources. Where would you find those?
Syllabus, CTU.
Yes.
There
you
go.
will find all of those things on your syllabus, but you will find your syllabi on CTU. So yes. Ah, but there's your crosswalk. The list of competencies and resources are on your syllabi. What you want to do is crosswalk those and tell us how you are covering those. What's a scholarship available for teachers for additional coursework?
Lottery scholarship, good.
Yeah,
lottery.
And the yearly grant available for additional technology needs? Yes. Lottery grant it is.
They were listening about the money.
That's right. That's now, who is our administrative assistant for BMITE?
Irving was in person. He said Pam.
He was fast.
He was really fast.
Pamela Porter, that's right. Good job, guys. And what does ODCTE stand for?
We have OK Department of Career Tech Education. Yeah, everyone's getting it correct.
There you go. Well, thank you for participating. Do you have the wheel for our last gift card?
No, because it's one of those programs where you can only have one built at a time. But we can, if you truly want it to be random, if you take it to gallery, then we can just do a random grid drawing. Do you want me to run that for you?
Sure.
Okay. So let's see. I'll ask some of you for some assistance. Chris Jeffries, will you pick a row from 1 to 12?
4.
Okay. And then let's see, Steve, will you pick a number between 1 and 5?
Oh, you're muted. Yeah.
3, please.
3. Okay. So thanks to your colleagues, Todd Hendrickson, you are our winner for today's gift card.
That will be a $25 gift card to Apple.
Did you say I was a winner?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So you're on the on my screen, you are on the 4th row and you are the 3rd column.
I see. Thank you, everyone, for voting for me.
That's so great. Okay, BMITE family, do you have anything else you would like to share with these fine folks?
They probably don't want to get out early, so we probably need to stretch this out, right?
Okay, listen, lady.
Yeah, we need to get out early because I have to go through my papers on my paper route or something. I don't know. It was fun though. I had a great time, guys.
It's been a great group.
Yeah, it's had fun.
We have enjoyed getting to spend this last 3 days with you. We look forward to seeing you in August. Those of you that will be there, we know some of you have other obligations and we understand. Know that summer conference, Oklahoma Summit, is required. So we do expect everyone to be there, and I will be handing out your prizes that you've won. And I look forward to seeing you then.
And don't forget that to remind them where that will be, where they meet up. It's the meet and greet on the second day.
Yes, at
7:30, right? 7:30 to 8.
Yes, and so when you pull in off of Rockwell, you will go, just keep driving straight. The main building will be right there on your right. And it looks like that's the main entrance, but you are going to go ahead. You can travel on down that little driveway and park kind of off to the left. And what is that? Culinary entrance is the one you want to be looking for. And you'll see Pamela with all of your information, and then you'll come find me, get you some breakfast, and come find me in Tut's cafeteria. And we'll chat there and all the good stuff. Sound good?
Okay, before you guys bolt, I did put the day 3 survey in the chat, and I'll do that again. That way,
that's your ticket to get out. That's your final requirement.
Yes. So let me know if you want a mentor, if you don't want a mentor. Some of you may already have the name of your mentor. Some of you may want a mentor and have an idea who you want, but you have not talked to them yet, and I would be happy to do that. So you just fill that out for me, and I will be in touch with you soon. And we look forward, we get to come visit you in your classrooms as long as those are still in-person visits happening. Hopefully they're still happening.
Well, I've got the new teacher thing next week in Stillwater. Are you guys out there?
We are all here in Stillwater. So what new teacher thing are you attending?
It's well, it's a 3-day deal again, but I think it's different than this. I think
it must be you must be signed up through the professional development division that does specific training for people who come from industry and don't have that pedagogy and
right. I think that's what it is, but it's in Stillwater. So.
Oh, great.
Well, you have to stop in and see us.
Yeah,
we'll do.
And for anyone attending that, I'm talking to you all on the 27th around noon. So I'll be there for anyone attending that one.
Perfect. Okay. Well,
thanks again. I hate typing everything, but thanks again, guys. I had a great time, and hopefully I will see you next week. And if not, see you at the summit. Yay.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everybody. Take care. Look forward to seeing you in a couple weeks.
LaDonna,
yeah,
LaDonna. Enrolled in the training next week, and you just have questions about it. I don't see you. I'm looking for you.
I'm here. I didn't know there was a training next week, but I'm come from the industry. I'm first-year teacher, so anything would be helpful. So I was just wondering what it was, maybe.
Carrie will put that. Are you looking for that link?
I am looking for that link. Yes.
Okay.
And LaDonna, there's going to be some sessions at Summit that will be helpful for you to catch.
Okay.
Some things to do like on the first day or the first week with Carrie Miller from Mustang High School.
Okay.
There's so much there that's going to help you too.
Okay, awesome. And they've assigned me a mentor at my school. Do you think it's necessary to have another mentor assigned by BMITE?
It's always helpful to have someone that is going through this, I guess, in this division, and that way, you can pick their brain for resources and that kind of thing. The mentor that they have you with, is that another career tech teacher? Or is it-
Yes, another business career tech teacher.
Oh, okay. Well, if it's someone, who did they match you with?
Andrea Bays.
Okay. Go ahead, and when you fill that survey out, let me know that if you don't mind.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna put this in the chat. They actually do two different ones, and so this link that I'm putting in the chat is will take you to a page that has both of those. There's a teacher induction and there's a teacher institute. I think probably the one that he's talking about for next week is probably the teacher institute.
Okay.
But you can find out, I mean, there's information on that page, and then you can also contact their, let's see what this says here about if the dates are on there. Yeah, the first ones are the 27th through the 29th, and it's actually out at Meridian Technology Center, which is, it's not here at the agency itself. So he probably won't be able to just drop in and see us. Like I said, I was not remembering that it was out at Meridian Tech, but anyway, that's the one. It's the Teacher Institute.
Okay.
And probably if you
Hey, can I ask a question, please?
administration, they'd be happy. I mean, they usually cover those expenses for a teacher that needs that.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
And it can be used for, if you're in the process of getting your certification, it can count for that as well, the hours.
Okay.
What is your question?
What would you suggest the best way to select on the breakouts on the 3rd? It's an overwhelming amount of information, and I just want to pick the best things to help. And then I always hate missing things. And I know you can't see them all, but what would you suggest? I mean, to go when I'll go through ahead of time and look at what breakouts I want to go to, but I really don't even know where to start. Does that make sense?
That's a really good question, Steve. One of the sessions that's always really popular is Corinne Hoisington, and she goes all day long, and she's got a different topic going about every hour, and any of her sessions are really good. You can't go wrong in that regard. Kathy, what are some of the others that might be good for Steve? Can you think of some that there's so many really good ones. It's hard to narrow it down for sure, but there are some media ones that might be of interest to you that are out in, Francis Tuttle has an amazing studio, and I know that video is part of your program there. Any of those that are out there in that IT building that are related to broadcast production and those things, that might be something of interest to you. Kathy, did you have some?
Okay, yes, yeah, in the IT building, we've got the Film Education Institute, how to produce a newscast, broadcast and live sports streaming, just new teacher in general. Like I said, we've got how to start with the first day. If you've not taught before, that would be a good session to go to. Your mix and mingle sessions for your cluster area are good to go to because you can network with other teachers in there. And it's not going to be, you're not going to be sitting down with the presenter in those sessions. You're just going to be mingling with other teachers who are in the same cluster area that you are. We've got so many good ones to choose from. It's hard to say, but we've got the Learning Center at OU coming, how to use digital breakouts for some of your lesson plans.
Are they gonna, that one's live, isn't it? It would
live.
it would be a good one if we were able to record that one, wouldn't it? With the question marks coming up with COVID again.
Yeah. And I can ask them if there are any sessions we could provide.
Make sure to attend the BPA and DECA updates, the CTSO updates session.
Right. Yeah. BPA and DECA, you'll get updates there. If you're in computer animation or esports. We've got a couple of sessions going with that. Drone technology, work-based learning, using industry, creating an advisory committee. You really
I need to go to all of them.
I know there's so many good ones. I want to be at all of them.
I know I hate to miss stuff. From my old conventions I put on, there were so many great breakouts. I always wanted to be at all of them. I could never be at all of them. I don't know.
And many of them are presenting twice. So if you can't catch it 1 hour, you might be able to catch it the next hour. And like Carrie said, Corinne Hoisington is presenting all day. She is presenting in session 1, the same session in session 5. All the rest of them are going to be different. So yeah, there's.
How many will be in each breakout? Like, do you have to hustle to get, or do you get tickets at the?
You will just go to the session, and once the room fills up, the facilitator will put a sign up saying that the room is full, and you'll have to go find a different session. But I've tried to get the biggest rooms possible at Francis Tuttle. Unfortunately, some rooms have shut down that we thought we were going to have. And so some rooms are bigger than others. We have Corinne in a really large capacity space. She can have 161 people in there. Some rooms can only hold 22 people. So it just depends, but I do have the room capacity on the agenda.
I appreciate it. I hope we get to meet. I heard a report today that an entire busload of Falls Creek kids all have COVID headed back home. So it went through Falls Creek this week, which is going to be a super spreader. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we talked about that masks will be recommended at conference. We can't require them, but they are recommended. So, you know, if everyone feels more comfortable that way, and if we're still doing okay, hopefully we'll get to see everyone.
Didn't y'all have some, when they're in the store, didn't they have some BPA masks I could purchase ahead of time?
We did, but we sold out of all of our BPA and DECA masks even after 2 runs. So I'm hoping I don't have to do another run of those, but we will if they become necessary again.
I've got a Sharpie. I'll make my own. Thank you for everything this week and for overwhelming us and putting us at ease. You did both in the same week. You threw a lot at us, and you also made us more comfortable answering our questions. And I look forward to getting to know all of you better and picking your brains. Appreciate everything.
And Steve, I'll be out to see you setting up a time pretty quick to get out your way. Actually, you're in my old home stomping grounds. I'm from that Thomas Fay Custer area. So
great.
Yeah, that's where I grew up. So I'm very familiar with Clinton. So you're in my region. So I'll be out that way before long.
I bet I took your picture when you were in high school.
You think so? Did you work for Blunk's?
Yeah, since '83.
Okay, you may have then.
Yep. See, I've taken everybody's picture in the States. So, all righty. Look forward to meeting. Just give me a holler and we'll set that up.
Okay. All right.
See you, Steve. Christy, I did have a question, or Carrie, either one. So we discussed yesterday, when I register, I'm going to talk to administration today. When I register for Summit, I'll still be paying that fee, correct? Even if it comes down to the day and I can't make that happen.
What is your question then?
So I'm going to register for Summit.
Correct.
And I'm going up there today to see if I can get a head start on some stuff, see if I've got my tables available to start setting up. But I'm going to talk to administration too. So I just wanted to make sure that I am still going to have to pay that registration fee. And then
yes,
that day, even if I can't make it.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And then you'll have access to the virtual things.
Perfect. I appreciate it. That was my only question. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
See you,
Nice
Ben.
to meet you, Ben.
Is there a way of knowing if we're registered for sure? I went through the whole register, but it was my first time registering.
I actually have it pulled up right now, Steve.
And it got confusing about it.
Let me see
All
if
right.
I can see you on the registration. Do you know when was it that you registered?
Oh, a few weeks ago, I think.
Okay, so you should be on here. Let me just get down to the W's and
Yeah, I did it.
see.
did it with the PO and I didn't know if I did it correctly.
Let's see. Yes, you have registered, Steve. You're on there.
All right.
It doesn't look like you've paid yet, but you have registered. Let me just say that whenever this report was pulled, you hadn't yet paid, but you are registered, so that's awesome.
Am I registered? Carruthers?
Sally Carruthers registered?
Yes.
Sally Carruthers? Okay, let me just look and see.
Thank you.
And this, like I said, this was pulled a few days ago. So if you just registered, it's probably not going to be on this list. Sally Carruthers, yes, you are registered.
Okay,
And
thank you.
It shows you haven't, let me see. Let me highlight that. It looks like, yeah, you haven't paid yet, but you are registered.
Okay. Thank you.
Awesome.
I'm paying with a PO. Does that need to be paid beforehand or?